Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now I know a lot of you guys are watching it because you're planning to come to Universal in the near future. You're planning a vacation, but I tell you what, today I'm going to tell you why you should not visit in the year 2020. But also, I'll give you 3 reasons why you should. Before we begin, we publish theme park videos on this channel all the time, so hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. Now, it's going to be up to you to decide if the 3 reasons I give you why you should visit outweigh the 1 reason I tell you you shouldn't visit in 2020. But I'm a positive person. Let's start with the reasons why you should visit. So the first reason I'm going to give you to visit in the year 2020 will be there is something new coming. There is a new attraction coming to Hollywood Boulevard at Universal Studios. It is the Bourne Stuntacular. Now this will be opening in the spring of 2020. So what does that mean? March, April, May, sometime around there. It will be a live action stunt show. So I'm very curious as to what they do with this show. It is replacing the old T2 attraction, which was a stunt show as well. And they just got rid of a stunt show over at Islands of Adventure. So this will be the only stunt show at Universal Studios. So I'm interested to see how they do this. Should be a lot of fun. When it does open, in the spring of 2020, I will be here. I will do a video on it as much as I can. I will film as much as I can on that show, but I will at least give you like my review of the new Bourne Stuntacular when it opens in the spring. But if you are thinking about coming to Universal in the year 2020, there is something new for you to experience. I know this attraction is going to be fun and entertaining. I hope it's innovative as well. After all, it is the only new attraction I'm aware of coming to Universal in 2020. Well, I'm here at the Fear Factor Stadium to tell you the second reason why you should visit. And it has nothing to do with Fear Factor though. Let me get that straight. It has to do with Halloween Horror Nights, but this is not just any old regular Halloween Horror Nights. This is the 30th anniversary year of Halloween Horror Nights. So HHN 30 happens in 2020. So you know they are going to go all out for this particular Halloween Horror Nights. They'll bring back a lot of our favorites from the past, and I'm hearing, now this is just a theory of mine, but since there is a new Bill and Ted movie coming out in 2020, I believe, well, it's my hope, it's my belief that Bill and Ted's will make a triumphant return to Halloween Horror Nights. That is one of the best shows they had in Halloween Horror Nights. It had a long run, but it's been gone for a couple years. People are missing it, and how can you miss me if I don't go away? Well, it's been away long enough. It makes sense for it to come back the 30th anniversary year of Halloween Horror Nights, and with the new movie coming out. It's got to be true. How can it not be true? It has to be coming back, guys. So when you factor in the possibility of Bill and Ted's returning for Halloween 30, and the fact that they're going to bring back some of our favorites from the past, and then all the new stuff they always do for Halloween Horror Nights, 2020 is a year to come to Universal for Halloween Horror Nights. Now for our third reason on why you should visit, we need to walk over to Islands of Adventure. Now obviously there are more reasons to visit Universal than the 3 I'm giving you today. The 3 today are pretty much the biggest reasons for the specific year of 2020. As always, you have all the great attractions, all the great shows, all the great roller coasters. So there's always a good reason, several good reasons to visit Universal Studios. But to be quite honest, a lot of you are not as fortunate as me. I consider like Universal and all these theme parks as being part of my backyard, whereas a lot of you living off different parts of the country or different parts of the world, it's a little more difficult, a little more challenging to get down here. The expense is way greater for you guys. So sometimes are better than other times as far as visiting the theme parks, in particular Universal Studios. Well, we've made it into Islands of Adventure. Hopefully when you guys visit, the weather's a little better. Today, typical Florida winter, 73 and gray. Though it could be for a lot of you visiting, 73 sounds pretty attractive in the winter, so I guess I shouldn't be complaining too much about it just being a gray looking day instead of sunshine. Okay, we've made it into a very crowded Hogsmeade for the third reason why you should visit Universal in the year 2020, and that's because of a roller coaster they built in the year 2019. And that roller coaster would be Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. That is a mouthful. Everyone usually just calls it Hagrid's, or at longest, Hagrid's Motorbike. This is my new favorite ride at Universal Studios, and I think it's my favorite roller coaster I've ever been on. It's close though. It's not as thrilling as the Hulk, but there is a lot that goes into this roller coaster that makes it a lot of fun. You've got 7 launches, you've got a drop section, you've got a long backward section. It's like several roller coasters meshed into one. So for that reason, it's my favorite coaster. Like I said, the family can handle it. It's not the biggest thrills like Rip Ride Rocket or the Hulk. This is one the whole family can enjoy for sure. Depending on the time of the year you're visiting, the wait time is going to range between like a low, I've seen it a low as 45 minutes, but also a high of like 300 minutes. So it all depends on when you're coming. If you're one of those busy seasons like we are now during the Christmas break, it's going to be crowded. It's going to be a long wait. But during the slow seasons, it's really kind of easy to get on. My personal advice is to get to the park before they open the turnstiles, at least 30 minutes before they open the turnstiles, and then you can get that early morning ride in on Hagrid's. The other tip is, if you see the wait 90 minutes or lower, go ahead and get in line. Usually the actual wait time is not as bad as the posted wait time. Now, if you are interested in knowing more about this particular coaster, Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, I'll leave links in the description, and there'll be some cards popping up on the screen to alert you to the other videos that you can check out. Okay, so those are the 3 specific reasons why you should visit in 2020. Let's move on to the reason why you should not. Say not to come to Universal Studios. You guys have seen my videos. It looks fun every day of the week, any time of the year in a year, right? Well, it's not so much that I'm saying not to come in 2020. It's just better to come in 2021, and here's why. Well, it all has to do with the new Jurassic Park roller coaster, which is not going to open until 2021. So I know a lot of you are tight on budget. You got to plan these trips year for year. And some years are better than other years. So I think to get the most bang for your buck, if you have the option, if you don't mind waiting 1 year from 2020 to 2021, you'll want to come when this roller coaster is up and running. My theory is it will be the fastest roller coaster here at Universal Studios. We believe it's going to have a top hat section. I think it might have a little tunnel section where it kind of goes underground a bit. And we believe it's going to be themed to the motorcycle chase scene in the first Jurassic World movie. So this area here in Orlando will have a mixture of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. You guys remember that scene, right? Well, Owen gets on his motorbike and then the raptors go chase the Indominus Rex. So I'm kind of thinking if it is themed around that scene, it will be another motorbike ride here at Universal. Now this one will not have a sidecar. I imagine both sides would be a motorbike side and more like a dirt bike like Owen was riding in the movie. So that may make some people a little unhappy to have, they say, oh, you're repeating rides, it's another motorbike ride. But on the other hand, the motorbike ride is a lot of fun. Plus, the year 2021 is just a bigger year in general for Orlando theme parks. Disney has a lot of stuff coming online in 2021. As I mentioned, this Velocicoaster, this Jurassic Park roller coaster, coming online in 2021. So you may want to budget. I know it's hard to wait. But if you want to budget your money to get a little bigger bang for your buck, maybe you want to hold off 1 year, if the kids will let you, to come here in 2021. I know there's a lot of factors for you guys to consider when planning an Orlando vacation. Hopefully the 3 reasons I gave you to visit in 2020 help, and also that 1 reason not to visit, to hold off that vacation until 2021, was helpful as well. And as always guys, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Thanks for watching RixFlix, and now time to relax. These videos are brought to you in part by our supporters on Patreon. Thank you so much to our executive producers, Randall Rittenberry, Hank Spalding, Andrew Bundle, U.S. Storm Shelters, Joshua Rush, Brian Jenkins, the Luke family, Hannah Jo Smithhart, Catherine and Daddy Dave, Kayla Cox, Warren and Don Kulo, Neil Whitaker, Anita and Jim, Harry Beetle, Angelina Twazer, Sonia Tucci, Nick Hahn, and Brandon Anders. I would also like to take a moment to thank our regular Patreon producers, Adam Kazanecki, Armando Covelli, John Andine, Sherry South, TJ and Shannon, Brett and Mindy West, Chad and Michelle, Andreas Martinez, the A-Team, Allie and AJ, Craig Conley, Jeffrey and Mugga, Will Antico, Ben Van Litt, Cameron Alder, Nicole Bergstein, Matt Weaver, Rob Racer 66, Ash Gauthier, Ricardo Justin, Josh Grabiak, Kiss My, John Gosby, and Stephen Brodude.